Welcome. Today's message, very interesting topic. How do you master self? We'll go right on into it. First of all, you must acknowledge that you are in a debased state. Some would call it fallen. You must acknowledge that you must know thyself. And when you start to know yourself, you will know that you have what is known as a authentic self and a self that you, I, and others have created in our own image and likenesses. And those degrees of ourselves are false gods in a sense. So we must turn from the energy and the power that we have been given these false degrees of ourselves. May they be emotional, may they be dealing with ego, may they be dealing with arrogance, may they be dealing with narcissism. We must turn and challenge, and we must overcome those degrees of ourselves that are not assigned as a part of our authentic self. Some people out here, they think they hustlers, they drug dealers, they operating in politics, they lying, people stealing, people are doing things in a low vibration, and that is the part of ourselves that we have created. When we fail to take information and apply it to our lives, or even investigate it so we can elevate. That's what this thing is about. It's about elevating to master ourselves, and we dealing with cycles. Every so often, the same lesson come around and around and around. But what happens is that people become desensitized to growth, and they become comfortable with the stagnation of the self-imagery that they have created of themselves for themselves, and they become hardened like a statue. The whole thing, we always have to be elusive. We always have to be, like water, willing to take different forms consciously so we can move past those levels that we have been stagnated, or where the stumbling blocks have been thrown before us. At the end of the day, it's all about choice. It's all about who and what we as individuals want to achieve and become in this experience as spiritual beings having this human experience. So at the end of the day, once again, choice. We got to choose. If the matrix is actually real, when you comprehend it. And the only thing is saying that it's a lot of illusions. A lot of people don't know who they are. They are lost within inside themselves. People, especially as you get older, it's like that we've been in the wilderness for those 40 years. And what happened when you be in the wilderness for 40 years, you're supposed to be learning a lesson because it's a form of chastisement. But when you come out of the wilderness, if you decide to come out of the wilderness, you have to grow. You have to move forward. You have to start making a commitment to become a better version of yourself. If you think that you're the best version of yourself today, I'm going to tell you straight up, you lying. Nobody right now is the best version of themselves. Because you know why? Because you would ascend up out of here. You would ascend and assimilate into your macro self on the energy realm. I know everybody can't wrap their mind around it, but yeah, do the research and come to your own conclusion. Today's topic is mastering ourselves. This is the most beneficial thing that we can do, because this is why we're here. We're on the earth, in a university known as Earth, in the universe. So in this university, it don't matter if you go to, the desired school system. School or learning is happening every day if we acknowledge it or not. And we can look around. Some people stuck, some people growing, some people becoming giants, some people have even become Nephilims in a sense because of the information or the type of wealth they have gained and the way that they utilize it. So we can become a lot of different things and think that we are our best selves, but I come to bear witness to the truth that it's most likely there's no one's on this planet has reached that level to their best self, and they're still here, and they are not in the spotlight as a shining light. They attempt to help others to become their best self. Ladies and gentlemen, gone over my time. I bring you this message in love, and I leave you this message in peace. You know what? Think about it. And what I bring to the table is just a point of view. Oneness.